Thank you for joining United Comic Universe Thanos Annual. I'm telling the comics. All right. Thank you for joining. Now, this is what we talk about. Thanos Annual. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how I first came across this comic. Me and my boy Victor, we was talking about around the time when we were talking about Infinity War. And he was telling me about Thanos, and Thanos have a comic book called Thanos Annual, and it tell you the different stories about Thanos and the things he's doing to certain people. But this is Thanos. This person right here is Ghost Rider. Okay. Oh yeah, I know I'm not really dressed like my gear. I just kind of like dressed down today. So, but I'm still representing comics though. Bam. Bring back the time. But so basically, right now, Ghost Rider is actually telling these tales about Thanos, but Ghost Rider is trying to get in Valhalla. He's at the gates of Valhalla and he's talking to the Viking to let him in, but he's telling him stories about Thanos. All right. Now, the graphics here is really great. See, this is Ghost Rider, and he's telling you about the stories and he's about to tell you about what Thanos. Look at Thanos, and that's little Gamora right there. Okay. But you see Gamora fighting. You see her fighting these different people that her father is sending out to her. See there? But and when this story right here, he's actually tormenting Gamora because she actually fighting and fighting, but she fighting herself at the end, and she got to kill herself, and then Thanos redo the whole thing back over. That is what Thanos is doing to Gamora. See, she chopped her arm. See, Gamora got her head chopped off, right? And there got a person right there, and that which is Gamora. See, kill her own self. And that's what Thanos is training Gamora to do, because once she finished doing that, she got to go do the training back over and kill herself again. So that is cool. That is some serious torment. And this is another story. All right. I don't know why Thanos decided to do that. That's Ghost Rider right there. Okay. There goes a family, and there's a son. They have a son, right? Okay. Now, Thanos, of course, you can see right here, the Thanos hand, that's the baby. So through this baby whole entire life, on his birthday, Thanos makes something tragic happen to him each year. One of the years, he actually killed his father on his birthday. That is what that is. Thanos did that on that kid's birthday just to torment the kid. Now, like I say, each year he do something different. Okay, like he was out of school. Thanos burned down the school. He was doing good and he was loved, and he had a girlfriend. Thanos did something to make him break up. Oh yeah, there you go. I'm sorry. Right there in my face. His girlfriend. Thanos literally took his phone, took that man's phone, and typed a message to his girl in order for him to make misery in his life on his birthday. So therefore, his girlfriend, the love of his life, is done. This is what Thanos is doing. Now, one of the times, Thanos did not visit him on his birthday. Why? Because Thanos was dealing with the Avengers. This story right here is actually tied in with the Avengers, with the snap and everything. So, yeah, I know that was kind of fast, but yeah, this story right here about the kid. See how I'm doing the snap and everything like that? So the reason why he did snap right there simply because he didn't visit the guy, he didn't do anything wrong or tragic on that guy's birthday, and the guy is actually happy. See him right there? He's happy. He was like, boom, he's singing and everything, and then Thanos show up and say, okay, this is what I'm gonna do the snap for. He did the snap to go back the time to go back on the birthday that he's missed to actually cause some chaos on that dude's birthday to make him miserable. That wow, I was like, wow, these some interesting stories right here. Great story. I love how they wrote the stories and everything. And one of the now this right here is pretty funny right here. This story right here, what Thanos did. Look at this one. You see that? That is really cute how they drew the artwork is on that. Okay, now in this story right here, basically what's happening is Thanos go to this planet. These like cheerful little la 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 la, kind of like a Smurf, you know, but not, you know, all cheerful and all that stuff like that. And they consider Thanos as their leader. And so what Thanos told them to do to kill themselves. See? That's what they're doing. Thanos told them to do that. I was like, wow. And Thanos ruined that whole civilization because they don't send it, because the way they design these beings, they don't think they're doing anything wrong. So when they was actually taking each other out, they was more than happy to do it because that's what they thought Thanos wanted. So I'm like, wow, that's pretty great. Not pretty great, but great meaning that it's great how Marvel write these characters, write these different beings in these books. It's just really interesting. I love how they do it. Now this right here is really messed up. Okay, Thanos and his old African American woman right here, right? Okay, now when she was younger, that's her younger on the bus. Okay, now when she would, what up, Perry Comics? Thanks for joining in, man. And she was going, basically, she was an intelligent girl, and she was supposedly actually, what up, Prime? You finally were able to catch a chat, right? What's up, man? How's it going? So she was going to be a great like scientist. She's going to discover something really great and bring the world to a whole new level of medical research. But what Thanos did, Thanos made her, because it was some kind of opportunity she's supposed to bump into someone in order to trigger that reaction. Oh, y'all good? That's what I'm talking about. Good, man. So he like she's supposed to bump into someone. Once you bump into that person, it puts it trigger a chain of reaction before she can actually do what she needed to do, become that great scientist, that great medical scientist. But Thanos made her not bump into her. So therefore, by she not bumping into her, she basically just did nothing most of her whole life and pretty much sat on the couch. That's her right there. Now that's is on her deathbed. Okay, and what Thanos did right here, she about to pass away, but he said, I'm gonna give you this before you pass away and show her what she would have been if he didn't intervene in her life. Wow, that was crazy. Now I say I was telling, but I'm not gonna say and tell all the stories because y'all go pick this comic up. It's the first issue of Thanos Annual. It's the very first issue. Silver Age Dave. Hey, what up, Silver Age Dave? How's it going, man? So go pick this comic book up, read the annual, and you'll see that Thanos is not the greatest guy in the world, right? So yeah, so I kind of with that annual, I pretty much rate it. I give it a 4.5. I really enjoy that. Like, you know, I really don't get too much into like villains, but that was actually a good read. I highly recommend to go get that read. So, you know, I was just going to do this comic book review, but if y'all want to talk about anything else, please let me know right there in the comment box. We can just get started and go ahead and do this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, go check it up. And just like I was saying, Ghost Rider right there, he's the one actually telling the story. He's telling the story, try to get in Valhalla. So it's really a good read. So we'll check that out. Okay. So that's pretty much my comic book review for right now. If I can go ahead and get ready to actually go to my live stream. I'll be doing another live stream in about 10 or 15 minutes. Once that happens, I'll be doing a live stream. Hey, what up? I'm True Skills. What up, brother? Cool. So I'm about to get ready to end this screen right now, but give me about We Are Comics. Absolutely. Well, you know what? I'm not going to end the screen. We're getting too much people coming in here. So we just don't talk about something else right now. If we want to talk about, we just don't talk about. Okay. So I heard that Christian Bale was coming to, matter of fact, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and end this screen right now. If I can come back and do my live stream proper for you guys, so I can actually have a long time talking to you guys. So I'll be doing another live stream give me about 10 or 15 minutes, and then I'll be popping right back on, and then we can just get done. We can just talk about whatever we like. All right. So I see you guys there. Okay. All right. Peace. Hit that subscribe button, like, share, do all those great things for the channel. Remember, we are comics. Be back in a few. Later.